Yo.
Yo, if you're gay, or I mean, if you guys win, I'll let you take my anal virginity. You down? Bet.
What they do, baby boo?
Why is your name Brandy?
Brandy? I don't know,
Yeah.
bro.
You're fucking retarded. It's Bandy. God.
The fuck is a bandy?
That's what I'm saying,
Yo, is this casted?
Clearly it is.
Indeed, it is.
Oh my God, don't spectate bottom facts. He's so fucking glittery.
Yo, spectate regrets the whole time. I'm telling you, I'm the best in the game. I'm better rise to #1 in fucking kills on this fucking.
He plays
We know.
on the Switch.
Please on the fucking Switch.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro. Regrets
Oh
the
yeah,
best
I
player
know
ever,
you
bro.
love me. I beat it.
Oh,
Ain't
it's
no
headache. Yeah.
better. I don't give a fuck how hard to get you.
Alright,
That is
hello?
not headaches. Did he
Oh,
change
yeah.
his name?
Not headache. I don't know.
I thought I said head
No.
shakes first. I was about to text Dixie on Snap.
Yeah,
That's
me
head
too.
axes. It's head axes.
Head axes. Are y'all ready to start? Once I see those check
Yes.
marks, I'm gonna start it, Chief.
Yeah, you can start.
Just to make sure, you know. I don't want to leave
No,
anybody.
don't start.
Calvin, shut up.
I gotta go pee real quick.
No,
Make
shut
sure
up.
to
Sorry.
make sure to cast regrets the whole time. I'm telling you. I'm
I'll
better than
consider
fucking
it.
those kids.
I'm casting the whole fucking game if you couldn't imagine
Why?
it.
Why?
But watch me.
Spectate regrets and bottom.
You know what? I'm not even gonna
Spectate's
spectate
the
an
best
entire
player.
fucking. I'm not even gonna spectate anybody. I'm just gonna do the overhead view the whole time.
Spectate the gold.
That's
Nigga, if
gay
you're gonna
as
be
fuck.
spectating, you gotta
You're
be
gonna get
fucking
0
watching
views.
somebody. So
No, you don't. You can just do a little.
You gotta spectate. And
Start it.
Are we starting?
Start it.
Alright.
Oh my god!
Start it.
Let's go, boys.
On YouTube.
707.
Alright. Now that we're out of the hellhole that is the lobby, let's get into the game here. Bank, MilSpec versus LightOne. LightOne is on the blue team, and MilSpec is the orange team here tonight. This is week 1 of Synergy League, a new league that has been created and operated by the Synergy League team. Not the Synergy League team. Tyranny Esports. I mean, as you see, there's a ban coming out from MilSpec on the Habana, which is a very often ban that you see on the site, which it denies a little bit of hard reach for the attackers. Let's see what we get from LightOne, and they banned Jackal, which is a very common ban amongst people on any map. In fact, Jackal is just that important, especially on this map being such a large map, and it can be very difficult to clear out those roamers. But it's very odd to see the attacking ban him. As you see, the ban Amira, which is a very often ban. Most teams ban Amira, or they'll ban an Echo or Maestro, and we'll probably see an Echo or Maestro ban come out in this ban from MilSpec, or they might ban somebody that I think LightOne's going to use, but they aren't going to use much, and it looks like they're going to be banned that Maestro, so they will probably be using an Echo. Now, in my experience playing against LightOne, I've never played against MilSpec. LightOne are probably going to go for a top-down push, depending on which site. And so we're going to go for a teller's office and an archives hold on our first try, which is very odd. With an Ella Echo Valkyrie Legion Jaeger for MilSpec, and then on LightOne we have Thermite, Sophia, Maverick, Sledge, and a Nomad. So they might not see the teller's office archives coming, but they do see an Echo and Valkyrie. They aren't going to see the switch to the Kaid, though, so that's kind of baiting them. But do they realize they're going to teller's office archives? Because if they're bringing a Kaid, why would they use it?
Need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
Maybe the walls, but let's see what they got here. Tellers. Looks like they are doing here on purpose. trying to look and see what kind of setup they are doing here. I'm trying to see if they're going to have any sort of extended hold, and it doesn't seem to appear the case. We'll have to see as they do pop the front desk catch, which
5 seconds
could
remaining.
be of importance here.
Attackers must locate and defuse a bomb.
I'm trying to see if the... Where is this one? They do seem to recognize that it is a teller's push, as it looks like most of them have spawned over here and are going to be going for possibly a top. Where's the sledge? Oh, he's over here on the roof. Alright, so as you see, the Jaeger looks like he is going to be playing the top up here. And I think that is the Nomad on the window, breaking in now. They have droned him out as he will be spotted and trying to run across. Nomad not paying attention to that rotate as he goes, as Poppin goes up to the roof, and it looks like Revenant is going to get away and hold the angle onto the elevators. They do have an angle on, they do have somebody on the west side windows, but they're going to rotate off, and looks like they're going to go for that little office area that I cannot remember the name of for my life. Let's see what it is here. Alone office. So they're going to go lone and look like maybe a front desk push, but I don't think they know that the guy's up top yet. They do know that they do have somebody up there on the watch. It looks like there's a Nomad pushing towards conference and going to be peeking it. The Jaeger does not seem to know that they're up here, but he hears, and Roly-Poly gets a kill onto the, he misses the Echo drone, but he gets a kill onto the Kaid, and it looks like they're going to know that, they know that the Jaeger's up there still, and they're going to be looking for the kill onto him, as they do get the archives, no, the teller's wall open. Peeking the wrong angle, checking all of his angles as somebody is drawing down for him. They do have the wall open.
Bomb located by attackers.
He doesn't know, he runs away and he gets killed by the Jaeger. Costly mistake there, possibly a misdrone, didn't know where he was. And now the Maverick's gonna be killed by, and there's another, they still don't know that the Jaeger's upstairs and where he's rotating to. The Jaeger is possibly gonna get this kill onto the sledge. He sees the sledge, and he gets the kill onto the sledge. Revenant coming in with, I believe, a 2K on the board. Bandy doing a lot of work too with that 2K, very nice work from those two. On the attackers, on the defending side, rather. Looks like they are going to go for a more traditional locker CC here, bringing the Kaida Echo. And keeping mostly the same lineup on the defense, but the Echo is going to Demon instead of Headaches. And a very similar front on the side of LightOne. No 6 picks coming out, but it looks like it is going to be a very similar style from LightOne, but they are switching from a Cavitao to a Thatcher. Let's see what kind of setup the defenders are doing here. It looks like they are, with that smoke, they do have a deployable on the smoke, so they're probably going to be playing those top stairs from the blue stairs, not the top, with the help of those, with the help of a deployable on those stairs, which is a very common way to defend that. It looks like they might also have somebody playing in servers, as they do put an ADS in that whole server wall. The blue stairs is a very popular place to hold, considering that to get control of blue, if you do a server and blue stairs hold, you're gonna more likely, and they put a rotation there too. They put usually somebody with a shotgun and a deployable on those stairs. The current meta is putting a smoke on there because of his utility with the smoke canisters. And then putting somebody to play servers, which looks like it is going to be the Legion job. And the total goal of this here is just to limit the amount of push they can do on blue and forcing him to waste utility on that blue that they can't use later in the round. Looks like he doesn't have his deployable yet, but he doesn't know that he misses his shots onto the sledge in dirt. A kill for bottom frags here onto Headaches, which is a very important member of that team gone, as you don't have any more smoke canisters to deny their advances. They recognize that they pretty much have free roam of server now. They're just gonna watch out for those drones. I don't think there is anybody roaming except for Jaeger, and they're gonna call out that the Maverick is breaching the hatch currently, which is he doesn't seem to know that the Jaeger doesn't know that Thatcher is on the stairs, and they completely miss each other. Finally, the Jaeger seems to spot him, but he knows that he's dropped down possibly, but now he's gonna come back up banana stairs as the that guy got a kill into the sledge. There's the kill from Revenant onto Cryo with that Jaeger, doing some more work on that roam game. They don't seem to know that he is still has rotated down to the first floor, but they do have somebody watching on that, as he spots out the Echo. That's another very important member of the defense gone, but he seems to notice that there's somebody up there with him as the Jaeger rotates to the office hallway, and we'll cross paths with that Maverick soon. He doesn't seem to know where, and he almost gets his headshot off, but now the Maverick knows, and they're gonna have to push as he gets a kill on two. As the defuse is going down, but they don't seem to know this. They get the kill from behind onto the Jaeger, and the last one alive but he gets snuck up on behind. Holy crap, my mind cannot process it all. Gets snuck up on behind from the Maverick crews, dropping, quickly peeks red, and gets the kill onto the Kaid. It was a valiant attempt, but the loss of the smoke early in the round is really what damaged that hold. He didn't really do his job very well, and did not get the kill onto the sledge, what pretty much allowed them to get control of the servers, and they're going to do the same hold here, it looks like, again with the Kaiden, but instead they're bringing a castle. Instead of a smoke, which may get 6-pick, and the same lineup for LightOne here on the attacking side. They're not seeing confirmed from the council yet, so possibly a 6-pick back onto the smoke, but it looks like he is going to be sticking that castle. So same lineups all around here for MilSpec and LightOne, except MilSpec is bringing a castle instead of the smoke, which they previously bought. See if they do anything different with that castle. Looks like they're going to be doing the same rotates, but putting a castle barricade on that door and using that rotate as well. And then they're gonna probably have somebody playing the servers again, most likely the castle. Let's see what he gets. But what he gets out of this. I do assume the Jaeger will be roaming again as he's reinforcing the CC walls, but he still has his ADSs to put down and he's reinforcing that. Let's see where else the castle supports his team with these armor panels, and it looks like they're going to be putting them on the main stair. Okay, no, because it looks like the Legion will be playing there, so they're going to put them on the main stair into Vault Lobby. And I'm trying to figure, I wonder where he's going to put this last one. He might not even use it, but we'll see. The drone's coming out here from the attackers as they're ready to jump in. They've already got top control, but I don't think they might know soon enough that the Jaeger is playing on the server stairs. They're not having a very aggressive roam now, as they do have angles onto the stairs.
Load him back.
He's trying to open up the hatches now. Regrets. And they're looking for his head through the holes he's making, and they get him another time. And they will, as he's down to pretty decently lit health here. And there's, who got that kill? That was the kill into the Jaeger of Revenant. And he gets another insane flick onto the Echo, an important member of the gun that's possibly the Nile, and he gets another onto the, but he can't get the last one onto the Legion. Looks like Poppin's gonna be there to support, but he doesn't get the final kill. He misses his shots onto the castle. The castle might be able to finish off the kill, but see what bomb frags and gets killed. The diffuser is going down, as it looks like there's one down member down. It's all up to the Legion now. Picking up his fellow compadre in the castle, but let's see what they can do here. I'm curious to see what kind of... They don't know that fuck. They do get the kill. There's somebody on the hatch, so there's gonna be an engagement there in Roly Poly. Of course, winning the gunfight there. That is Nomad, by the way. Teller's office defense now. They MilSpec won their first defense there, and their only win was on this Teller's office archives site, which was actually their first pick in defenses. It doesn't seem like the attackers are expecting this, but they're going to be bringing out a Caviar, which is very odd. You don't see that in competitive play much, but MilSpec seem to want to bring it out for some whatever known reason. As they're going to be utilizing that upstairs hold from Revenant, who's been proven himself to be very useful up top, usually delaying the time of the attackers. He has got a 3-1-2
10 seconds left.
Kill thing, scoreline out of it, but that shouldn't be a problem for him as he's been very useful on that upstairs roam. He will probably have, it looks like he's going downstairs actually, and headaches on the Jaeger this time is going to be pulling that upstairs roam. Looks like Caviar might be trying to go for a light flank here. As looks like the enemy is going to go for a top. He notices that there is one. Poppin notices that there is one in archives, but looking for the man upstairs. Automatic spray for Frost Trap. He looks like they are heavily pushing the Jaeger, and he's forced to drop down to the first floor. Looking for a man onto the stairs, but they recognize that he has abandoned ship and might be looking for a rotate back up. Maybe the Cav expected to do the same as he silently creeps up the stairs. He could get a kill here. The Maverick is not paying attention whatsoever to the possibility that there is a Caviar down the stairs and gets the kill, I believe. Yes, he does. He gets the kill, but now they know that the Caviar is down there on the stairs and that the Thermite is downed because of this, and the Nomad is on low health, which is causing a very big man advantage here from MilSpec early in the round. They have proven that their hold here has been very great from the teams, as they recognize that, hey, there's one upstairs, and yeah, that Echo just got killed. Looking for more man. Even in it for 4v4, but now it is a 4v3. As it looks like Cryo got the kill there. Going for the wall now, looking for the Caviar downstairs, who's possibly going to come up to the main stairs again. They aren't paying very much attention to it, but they don't know that there are only 2 men on site, and that the Caviar is not dead yet. Roaming close, very close, distracted for a moment there, doesn't get the kill, and there's the kill into the sledge, which means that she's pretty much has this useless roam up top, but they do have a wall open, I believe in open, if I'm not... Yes, they do. It looks like they are going to be coming in for a plant, and they get killed. It looks like the, they got a kill, and that means that Lostwood is running in with a shotgun. Is he going to win this gunfight? Yes, well, if he pulls out the shotgun, he wins this gunfight, at least in that instance, but no, he has to pulls with the pistol and stayed out. He loses the gunfight to Cryo on the Thatcher. If he just peeked a little bit earlier with a shotgun, he could have clutched up that round for his teammates there, but 3-1 in favor of LightOne Esports. Now on to an executive CEO hold. Their defensive rounds are not going into the favor of MilSpec here, as they bring out the Caviar again, seeing has been useful, and an Ash instead of a Thermite. I mean, not a Thermite, a Maverick. The Caviar is confirmed. The Jaeger is the only one not yet to be confirmed by Headaches, but looks like we're going to be bringing the same lineup.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused.
The one that notices I'm seeing from LightOne here is that they've brought usually around the same exact lineup for each site, and I've gotten the same lineup with varying operators, usually just one switch, and they've gotten repeated success on that lineup, which is good for them. MilSpec have been changing a lot of things around. It looks like they are going for an office hold without a castle, which could be deadly for them. The barricade there does kind of do the same thing, except it is not as indestructible as the possibility of a castle and maybe a mute on that. And they don't have anybody to deny the Thermite on the walls except for the Legion, who looks like he might be playing over there on the CEO office. Except he rotates. I don't know what they're going to be playing. They've already got somebody on the square windows as he jumps in. Let me see where the Caviar is real quick. They have droned her out, I believe, in admin office, which is below the hallway, as recognizes that there's somebody out there and gets lit up exponentially and decides to make the drop, as there is bottom frags removing the Valkyrie from play. I believe that is, and oh, there's a down. Caviar going for the interrogation. What a legend! As now they know where all of the... Oh, and Bandy gets a double kill headshot. They know where all of the attackers are and just wait for them to peek their heads. But now it's run out. They're going for the Thermite now, attacking the Thermite, who is on the skylight balcony and looking frantically to win. He's actually repelled out in the open. Cryo gets a kill onto the Legion, which evens up the favor a little bit, which evens it up a little bit for LightOne, but they are still down a men. But luckily for them, they have 100 health, and the Caviera is at 25. Let's see where Revenant is playing. In staff room. And she recognizes that, hey, there's somebody above me, and they're starting to get the walls now. They have nobody to impact trick this, except for the Caviera, who looks like she's going to be rotating to lower square, and she does that successfully, but she still has to wait for somebody to push there. Looking for the shots, she sees the Thermite, but decides to not contend their luck anymore. Gained it down onto the Thermite. It is effectively a 1v1, but he doesn't know where the Thermite is effectively. It's all down to Thatcher unless he can pick up the Thermite. But the Doc sees him and misses. They both miss their shots. They don't know where to. That's the Doc down. It's a 1v1 effectively, unless they can get the. Unless Crow here can get the pickup onto Roly-Poly. It looks like you might be trying to get that. But he is running out of time. As he can't get it, he has to get the diffuser. The Caviera is in the room is in sight now. He's trying to bait the Caveira. Doesn't know where he is. He sees them and he wins the gunfight somehow. How do you not win that as a Caveira? But, well, for many reasons, that pistol is dog shit at some extended ranges. But still, that round was thrown by MilSpec, and now they have to go possibly into the attacking phase with a 5-1 deficit if they lose this site. They're bringing a bandit instead of an Echo. The Caviar again, the Legion, Kaid, Bandit, Jaeger, and for MilSpec and LightOne bringing the same lineup as last time. Absolute Cryo and Mandy leading their team in 9 kills. Cryo on the Thatcher has been very important for the team so far.
Protect your bombs from
And Headaches needs to step it up a little bit, and maybe his team could be in the fight right now. And they are fighting. It's just they have lost rounds that they shouldn't lose very much so. Even making a very odd... Some of these are kind of confounding. Maybe the bandit was not plans, but they're like, hey, screw it, we'll bring it anyways. Looks like they won't have anybody playing the blue stairs, and they haven't had anybody there, but they're also going to forego playing the server the way they were doing previously.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Let me switch to one of the attackers here, as they are looking for some top control, but it looks like the Caviar is playing up top, and she recognizes this. As they must hear that, they must, yeah, and they get a few shots on there, trying to shoot her, and she rotates back and gets shot by the Maverick, who is playing... No, that was Cryo. Cryo playing on the executive hall windows, but I believe they got a few more kills as the Nomad is down, and Headaches gained his first kill of the match, but Blue Fade dying as well. Match in favor of... Never mind, this round is not in favor of LightOne anymore. There's bottom frags off the board, who is actually not bottom fragging, as you can see. They're looking for a server hold now, but they get the server Thatchered, it looks like. And they're going to use their utility to break the hatch. It looks like the Jaeger is playing in an open area, and I'm not sure if they have the intel on them or not, but they saw their drones coming out. He recognizes there's somebody on main stairs, but there's nobody there currently. The drone, looking around for him. Doesn't look like he's been spotted yet. He might recognize that, hey, and it doesn't look like he's recognized that there's anybody in open. This could be a very big flank if Jaeger of Headaches could pull it off, but nobody really seems to be paying attention to as Cryo is rotating over to lobby to get that, as they finally recognize that the fucking Jaeger isn't open. As he rotates on the stairs, is forced to. They recognize that they get the vault hatch, and there might be a drop soon, but the Thatcher is very focused. And there goes Headaches down as Ash gets the kill. He's in lockers currently. He's going to have to take it out. Looks like they are now in a fight with the Legion, who is playing in the vault area. He may be getting flanked currently. No, they're planting the bomb, but they are surrounded. This is in favor. As he gets the kill onto the Thermite is planting, and the Bandit kills the Ash of Regrets. Good work there for MilSpec to revive a potentially lost round there. Now, the rules in Rainbow Six, for those of you who are new to this game, and most of you probably aren't, for competitive play, which is different from ranked. 6 rounds on defense, 6 rounds on attack for each team. And MilSpec has its turn to be on attack. Now let's see if they can bring it back. Bringing a very similar but different setup from LightOne, and LightOne bringing a very different setup compared to MilSpec on their lockers, but now they're bringing the Echo too as well in place of the dock. A Buck and Twitch coming out for LightOne, along with the Thatcher, Thermite, Ash, then Valkyrie, Echo, Vigil, Legion, and I believe the last one was a Jaeger, which was correct. They're going to be playing downstairs for LightOne. Be played defending this downstairs site for LightOne. Let's see what kind of setup they do here. Looks like they're going for hatches first, as you see popping. No, that's not popping. Who's going for the hatches? Oh, Bomb and Frags is going for the hatches. Looks like Hugh Regrets is going for those two. Looks like they might have a hold in garage, putting, as you see Cryo putting down that shield in garage.
5 seconds remaining.
That's a lot of drone economy wasted for MilSpec, as most of their drones were just gunned out except for Thermites, which means they only have 6 drones left, which could hamper them later in the round. Revenant possibly looking to get a frag kill, as there are 2 players playing upstairs. It's the Vigil and the Jaeger. You see Jaeger on his cameras. Buck looking around for any people. He spots the Vigil playing upstairs and will decide to repel him. But can the Vigil get this kill? He doesn't. I don't think he heard. He might have seen the Buck. And no, he doesn't. He gets killed by Revenant. But then the Jaeger gets the refrag onto Revenant. Drops down, and as you see, I believe that is the Ash looking for another kill here, as there's still only 1 pushing servers, and if I'm not mistaken, there might be 1 playing there in servers. Yes, Poppin is playing there, and they might be doing synchronized push into servers if they have the flashes to do so. They are possibly, if they get killed, looking to get this reflag. It is a 4-on-4 as he misses his shots and looks like he's going to get pushed heavily. And I don't think LightOne is able to get the refrag here, as they now have control servers and are going to be looking to get those walls open, as they're not going for the default wall. No, now they decided to say, like, hey, we need this wall open.
Cover me! Reloading!
Yeah, we'll rotate, but the Jaeger, looking for the kill onto the Ash, misses his shots. Ash watching the blue stairs and the possible flank coming out. Jaeger forced to rotate back downstairs, and looks like he's actually going to take the long route and go all the way upstairs for another possible push. And the defuse is going, the plane is going down. No, it's a fake, and he gets destroyed by a C4 from Roipoi, who has the Valkyrie camera on it, is looking for another possible defuse, and he's going to relay that to his team. But the Twitch is watching for any possible kills here. But he doesn't seem to be watching that very specific angle. Misses all of his shots onto the Echo. The Echo realizing that there may be somebody in the plant spot. Echo watching an angle. Looks like the Ash is coming down to support finally. If the Jaeger came down at this point, there's a kill out from the... That's a diffuser down. There's no choice to play, but everybody goes down for MilSpec. Another win for LightOne here round, making it a match point. No, it's not a match point scenario, my bad. 5-2 scoreline, 2 rounds away from a win. Very effective time bracer there from the upstairs hold. I can't remember who it was. Regrets on the Jaeger doing absolute wonders. They knew he was up there, I believe, for that whole round. This looks like we're going to a teller's office archives with the castle, Jaeger, Mute, Legion, Bandit. And MilSpec bringing about the same lineup, except for NIQ is swapped out. Instead of a Thermite, the castle is being 6-pick to a castle, and Twitch being 6-pick to a Twitch. Too late there. MilSpec
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
struggling
bombs as they can.
this game, but there's still hope. They can definitely crawl this back. They have another round to work with before they get sent to match point. And I'm actually excited to see what kind of castle strat LightOne pulls
Attackers have located
here.
the bomb.
Water's good for your kids. Drink it. Good for you kids. Drink it.
10 seconds to go.
Okay, as we look
5 seconds left.
at the setup, where is this castle placing his things?
Attackers are heading out.
Does he still have them? Is the question here. No, he has all three and putting them down now. Looks like they are going to go for an attack. Hold it and push. I think the Jaeger is going to be playing upstairs. No, he's playing open. Is anybody? Yes, man is playing up top. That is Rolly. They're going for a bit of an open take there. Somebody finally trying to go top with headaches. And that is the man known as Revenant, who has been very pronunciated in kills, helping out Bandy in the kill count here for MilSpec. Flash of the scoreboard here. Looks like the Bandit is going to be pushed out of his spot here. The me at bottom frags looking to maybe support somebody on lobby, as there is Regrets getting a kill as he recognizes that there's somebody else and he gets the down onto the Twitch. Is anybody going to help him out there? Buck up top, they recognize that. The IQ looking to help out the IQ looking to help out the Twitch, and this is a perfect time for Regrets to push up, but he's getting shot by the butt. No, that's an Ash, and they're going to have to wait, as that's an absolute stinger from MilSpec here, as they are able to get the kill onto the Jaeger, but it's a 4v3 with a minute left, and the Twitch is on very minimal health. They don't have a very good control of the site, and it looks like they do have top control, which is worth it, but they still have a roamer on the loose, and he's coming up banana stairs. It's looking very hardy. If he peeks it, he loses the gunfight against the Buck, so it is now 3v3, and they do have top control, but there is a minute remaining, which is going to be very tough on the team here, possibly. They don't have anywhere to push except for possibly lobby. This is going to be, again, a very tough push. They don't have any hard breach. Help them out, and there's the IQ gone, but they're able to down the Legion and get the confirmed kill on him. And it looks like they're going for a bit of a split attack here. Splitting the attack, but there is the kill onto the Twitch by bottom frags. Nice effort. Now they know that he's coming from the Teller's lobby, and they're able to get the kill on him. Nice defensive round for not MilSpec, LightOne, putting them at a match point, and if they win the next round, they win the match. Let's see what your comments are, people. Yeah, they have secured a tie, as somebody mentioned. But looking at the scoreboard right now, 6-2, it's very much in favor of them right now. Alibi Vigil, Jaeger, Echo, Bandit coming out in Executive Lounge, CEO office. For LightOne on the defense, and Buck, IQ, Twitch, Thermite, and Zofia possibly look like they are going to be prepared for this hold, as they have won the as LightOne have won their two preferred sites. And now they're going to their third preferred, as they switch out the Vigil for a castle. It looks like the Thatcher instead of a Buck. So, interesting round here. This is going to be one of the many make or breaks for MilSpec. If they win this round, they push it to one more, but they're going to have to win 4 more rounds in a row to get a tie. is going to be very tough for them. Bandy leading MilSpec in the kill count, and Cryo leading LightOne, but it's been an all-round very good effort from LightOne as far as the kill count goes, and they've all been pretty well performing and contributing to the team in some form or fashion.
5 seconds left before insertion.
As it looks like they are going to be doing
Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
hold
Attackers drop the diffuser.
some sort of Jander's hold. They're waiting for the castle. I'm interested to see where they put those castles. Oh, they wasted all their castles over there. Could be very smart, and they also have a deployable there. I wonder, they might be able to. But looking at the attack now from the offense of MilSpec, looking to drone out square, just get that control. Same with stock. You want to get all the control they have, and it looks like they might be looking for an impact plays here. The impact denial or impact tricking. They do have control top square, and they might have control stock, as they do have it droned down. Like, yeah, it is clear. Looking for any possible. Looks like somebody is down in executive, possibly. They're getting the wall, and looks like the thermite is going to get it before he can even detonate his charge, and he gets killed from lower square. And I believe that is the Jaeger running away now, going to open, getting the down onto the thermite so they can pick him up, as it looks like the bandit's going to be receiving some heavy contention as he's playing this main stairs, and he might receive some help, but it looks like it's going to be fairly unlikely. They do get a wall open. I'm not sure which wall yet. It looks like it's going to be that left wall, which isn't as very much popular, but they're going to look to possibly get a plant down. There's one playing behind the bomb, and you don't seem to notice there's one lower square too as well. Man playing behind the bomb. There's a kill for popping onto the IQ. Twitch looking to roam into Janders, gets into the Janders, misses the shots, and gets a kill. Headaches and Blue Fade getting kills, and Revenant getting kills. This is very good round for MilSpec. If they can secure these last few kills, it would be another round to live for them. Misses the shots onto the Echo, doesn't even shoot a shot, but there's a shot from Cryo onto Headaches. This is a 1v2 now, out of favor for the Thatcher of Revenant. And he does not have diffuser control, which is going to be possibly the death of him, with 25 seconds remaining. Looking to go hallway in upper square. Doesn't know that there's one behind the, and the other wall isn't open. Misses the shots onto the castle, and there it is. LightOne Esports wins their week 1 matchup against the opponents. MilSpec 7-2. Cryo and bottom. The whole team of LightOne really coming together in one mesh to win this match. MilSpec just not really doing too well on their defenses and their attacks. Good game. Fuck.
Bro, I shot yo, who was thermite last round? I was bottom square and I shot him in the back when he was trying to breach, and I didn't kill him, and I ran away and I came back and he let me do it again and I killed him.
I don't know who that was. I think I can't remember.
I had such a bad game, on God. I only dropped 9. I should have dropped like fucking 20 on your toxic.
Not really, but you could have done like 30 to be honest.
Maybe a good 40 bomb, honestly.
Yeah, if you're that good.
Fucking
bro,
Chernobyl, your asses. Good night.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
You guys need practice.
Really practice, cause I didn't slam you. What okay.
Alright, I've been Draid and casting this game for y'all. Very entertaining game to watch, and yeah, catch y'all. Let me read these comments here real quick, Chief. Hello, Frantic. Couldn't recognize you from that thing there. Anyways, I'll see you later, Chiefs. Good day. I'm Draid. Sign out. Peace.